Well, y'all, welcome back, y'all. Here's a little update on getting my teeth pulled out and with the dentures. Yeah, they look much better. I'm getting a little more used to them. Today is now Saturday. Whew. Still feel a little rough. And to think, I honestly thought I was going to have all of these uppers yanked out on Tuesday and go back to work on Thursday. The wife tried to tell me, no, you're not. And I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. Anesthesia wears off. They say you can't drive for 24 hours. That's all they said. You just can't drive for 24 hours. But see, the way Aspen actually does it, they got the regular dentist and then they had the oral surgeons who come in. And since I did anesthesia, they actually have a guy who comes in once a month. And it's around the 20 something, the week of the 20 something each month here where I live. So I didn't actually really get to talk to him until right then when I had the freaking surgery. But yes, I didn't really know just how bad this. Honestly, I had no clue it was going to be as bad. I should have probably researched this a little bit more. Just like I'm eating ibuprofen. They gave me a prescription with 2 refills of 800 milligram ibuprofen plus antibiotics plus nausea medicine plus Percocet for the pain. And I didn't realize that you really got to keep this in to help everything heal while it's in there. Even though all the sores and everything's all cut open and wide open, you got to have this in. So, of course, the whole inside of my mouth is swollen on the inside and it's completely bruised on the inside. Now, the little edges right here really aren't as bad. This right here is starting to go away, which let's see if you can see. See, it's not as bad as what it was the other day. But now all on the inside over here and all around the inside of my mouth, that is completely bruised on the inside. Now also, the wife noticed I'm starting to get yellow all around here on my sides and up around here. I'm starting to get yellow, so now the bruising is starting to come and show on the outside more. So it's going to be interesting to see over the next couple of days. And they do say, after now that I've had it done and researching, that it can take a week or so before the face on the outside really starts bruising and showing, and it's starting to show more yellow or it's starting to turn. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this happens when I go back to work. And now researching it now, I find out I really won't be able to chew solid foods without it really hurting for 6 to 8 weeks. I didn't realize it was going to take that long. I ain't going to lie. Because with this end, every time I bite down, I feel it. It really shoots and throbs because there's still all these open holes everywhere that are trying to heal. And they say it could be 6 to 8 weeks before you can really chew anything solid comfortably. So I'm basically going to be on a liquid diet for about 6 weeks. Good thing is, hey, I'll lose some of my fat gut, which I need to lose some of this fat gut. So that may help. I just need like an endless supply of mashed potatoes and cream of chicken soup. Because the wife got me, last night was Friday night, she made me some chicken noodle soup. And y'all know chicken noodle soup has not the chunky, just the regular Campbell's chicken noodle soup. It just has the little tiny itty bitty pieces of chicken in it. She actually took a knife and fork and cut up all the noodles inside the chicken noodle soup where they were just only noodles like that long. And that was still hard. And it was still hard to even try to chew. It hurt and put so much pain trying to bite it down and put any kind of pressure on my teeth trying to get those little tiny pieces of chicken crunched and down to swallow. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting thing to see how this works out. And I think I told work I'd be back on Thursday because I honestly thought I'd be okay. hey, I just get them pulled out. Only thing I thought about was getting the anesthesia out of my system. I'd be okay to go back to work. They gave me pain pills, but I had no idea just how bad it would hurt. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have slept an awful lot. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday. I've only been downstairs like 4 times. Today's Saturday. I've only been downstairs like 4 times since Tuesday. Because my stamina has kind of been low just from the pain threshold of everything. Because with this end, the pain is absolutely still hurting and wearing me out just with the pain of having this in, because it's rubbing all against this bruise on the inside and everything else. Which I guess is why they give you Percocet, and along with 3 prescriptions, 1 prescription plus 2 refills of 800 milligram ibuprofen. I guess because you do need it, because you're going to be in pain with these in there until everything gets to heal. They said 6 to 8 weeks before you can really chew anything because of the pain. So yeah, I messed up bad, but I will show some pictures here at the end of this, so stay tuned. I'll show you some of the recent ones that the wife took inside my mouth and all that. She took those today, showing just some of the progression of it, of how it's healed since Tuesday to Saturday here. And we'll catch you on this video, y'all. Peace out.
Another mile, another fight. Snow hitting windshield like dice.
I see it.
Yeah, I see it. 4 windows swerving, turn the brake, take cane, cut me off at 8, even the only thing. Rush hour choke, stop, boom, misery. Tail light flashing red like emergency. Zoom back, ice ties, gripping freight. What was on blast, still can't see straight. City crack the lane, stag, dispatch on my case, low books, screaming, now it food me.